Today at Philip James Salon, we're doing fusion hair extensions to add length and volume. These are fusion hair extension strands, small groupings of hair attached at the top with a keratin protein bond. This is what is attached to your hair. Here's a look at our client's hair before. She has some length in back, but as is often the case, by the time it gets to this length, it splits at the ends and breaks off, and the sides of her hair are a fair amount shorter. We take a small section of your hair, place the extension strand on it, and melt the keratin. We roll the bond and streamline the attachment along with your hair strands. And here is how the finished attachment looks. This is done throughout the head until we achieve the desired amount of hair. Using two stylists, we can consult one another and cut the installation time in half. At this point, we have about a row of extension hair in back. You can see how we're going to need to add more hair to give her that extra length she wants. Lengthening thicker hair requires more extension hair because we need to match that density in order to make it look realistic. You can see how the extension hair to our left is a bit thin when compared to her hair, so it's going to require more hair in order to make it look like it's her own. The longer you want to go from your current length also requires more hair. You can see the difference between her hair and the length of the extension hair. Some of this extension hair will need to be cut to blend with her hair. At the same time, that will make the bottom thinner, thus requiring a little more hair. If the extension hair is not blended properly, it could look like two separate hairdos, or a cap of hair on top along with extension hair on the bottom. This holds true for any extension method. As we're moving our way through the back, the ends are still a bit see-through, and it's going to require a little more hair. Once the extension hair is in, they're cut to blend with your hair. Fusion extensions will last for 4 months with little or no maintenance. Over time, certain bonds could weaken, and an extension will come out while shampooing or brushing. A few extensions can come out without noticing a difference, but they can also be easily replaced. Some clients lose a few, others lose none. Each case is different. We recommend shampooing every other day, and you can generally continue to use your current hair care products. You can basically treat the extensions as your own hair. Curl iron, flat iron, just keep the irons away from the bonds. We can match any color or texture. We could add highlights or lowlights. You'll maintain these extensions by keeping them brushed at the scalp pretty much every day. Your own hair is left out along the hairline areas and on top to allow styling flexibility and cover where the extensions are attached. Here you can see you can still pull your hair back or pull it up into a ponytail. We can remove and reapply the same day using new hair. Fusion hair strands are not reusable. This is a full head using 14-inch hair, which will fall at roughly the middle of the back or a little past. If your hair is thinner and you're not looking to go much longer, it may not require a full head. This can be determined with a consultation. For a partial, we normally use about half the amount of hair to add a lot of extra volume and thicken up the ends. From correcting an uneven or bad haircut to just adding some volume, a full head of extensions, or anywhere in between, your hair needs to be at least 4 inches in length for fusion hair extensions.